Good afternoon, everybody, or should I say good evening at this point on the East Coast. It's almost 8 p.m. It looks like it's almost 7 p.m. Little delayed from some overtime action earlier today here in Huntsville at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. I'm your play-by-play, Leif McCowie here, joined by Russ Edens in the color. So we have a fantastic semifinal game here today. We have the first seed FAU against sixth seeded Clemson, who came out yesterday with an upset against the second seed or third seed Florida. Incredible stuff. And the thing that we don't mention is that FAU wasn't able to make it this far last year here at the D2 playoffs, also in Huntsville, because they lost to Georgia. Well, Georgia moved up to D1 now, and not just Georgia, but all of the semifinal teams at that D tournament to the Division II tournament last year have since moved up to D1. So that competition is out of the way for D2 here. As we're getting started here, the players are talking at their goals. Some last words before getting into the game. What do you think are the big factors going into this, Russ?
I think the goaltending is going to be a big factor in this game. There's a lot of dynamic players on the ice, especially it probably favors FAU as far as just raw skill goes. But Clemson, like I said yesterday, has great conditioning, and that was a big factor in yesterday's game against the Gators. They came back. They came rolling back from down 3 goals. As you hear the Clemson faithful with an interesting chant. I think it's going to come down to just goaltending and those top players tonight. I think the Koch brothers are going to have a big impact for Clemson.
Absolutely.
And Matthias Weir, who was the MVP of the D2, is going to have a big impact as well tonight, as he always does.
Absolutely. And like you said, well, absolutely. We have the starting lineups here from FAU and Clemson before we get started. And now the national.
Noteworthy scratch, I guess is what you could call it, is star goalie Rocco Bruno is not in the lineup tonight. Or he's not starting anyway. Gunnar Stevens is in net for the Owls.
That is something that I noticed as well, Russ, and that's very interesting from FAU. You always want to give your other goaltender some ice time, but how do you think that's going to play into this game without their star goalie, Bruno?
Well, I don't have the stats right in front of me right now, but I believe Bruno got the majority of starts by a wide margin, if I had to guess. Stevens appears to be the complete opposite goalie of Bruno. It looks to be a lot taller, a lot bigger. And so I think that's going to be a factor in the game. Is just the pure size of him compared to Bruno might not be what Clemson expected to see. But it does make sense as if FAU does go win this game, they do have the championship tomorrow. So that's when you want Bruno.
Absolutely. That's a very good point, is that they will be able to bring him out. And they are the first seed here, so it is something to look out for. But Clemson did upset FAU just the other day, and now puck drop. Clemson's D ice. Trying to get it out. Not going to find it yet. FAU snatching the puck where they can. Clemson's getting possession here. Number 4 bringing it up. Back into Clemson's ice. They're not going to be able to clear it.
Both teams have not played in about a day, so they have plenty of rest.
Very true. And this is the last game of the night. They have plenty of rest as opposed to some of these earlier games like Vandy.
Yeah. It has been a long day. It's our 4th game of the day.
Clemson finally getting it out into FAU's ice, but the Owls are quickly moving it back onto Clemson's side. Clemson finding possession, moving it straight back, miss a teammate. FAU finding possession quickly. Clemson struggling, puck stuck, move it out, FAU. Clemson's finding it, but FAU is ultimately maintaining the offense here. And it's always those tricky
Now this
Huntsville
time,
ceilings.
the puck is stuck in the roof.
Wow.
It didn't fall this time.
It's always the tricky Huntsville ceilings.
Next year, we need a betting line. How many times will the puck hit the roof?
Those are the bets that are important in
yes,
CHS.
it's like the Gatorade out of the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
What color is it? How long will the anthem be?
Well, face off here, FAU wins it. Clemson trying to get the puck out. They do. It's in neutral ice now. Clemson moving it forward to FAU. Oh, some aggression early on from FAU. Big hit. Puck still in FAU's territory, trying to move it out. Back into neutral ice. Clemson's going to struggle here. And it looks like FAU's got a stuck stick. They're doing their best. But Clemson's moving it up, and they have some good men. FAU ultimately moves it back.
No shots if either team.
That's true. Clemson's always trying to get this puck, but in these first 2 minutes here, they're finding into tricky plays from FAU. They're very good at keeping the puck away from them. Well, they're finally getting it back into FAU's ice, and it's looking like a struggle here. But Clemson, no, the Owls are moving it forward quickly, and they have the men. Clemson may not be quick enough for this one. FAU slipping it by, and ultimately
Nice tie up there in the rush.
very good. Clemson has possession again, though. Can't quite get the puck. Missing it. FAU's moving forward again. And FAU's getting fresh guys, as well as Clemson. They're going to be able to use this as an opportunity for both sides here, and it looks like it's moving back into Clemson's ice. Oh, lost a stick there on Clemson. Quickly got it back. And FAU's finding themselves tied up here, but they're getting the puck again, despite the, wow, big hit, but yes.
Need a man in front there to get the rebound.
Clemson's Deets already blocked a shot there. Let's see if they're going to be able to make some aggression off of this now, though. Moving it over. Ooh, Clemson gets possession in FAU's territory.
They're just not able to capitalize on anything. It's been a lot of back and forth. Not a lot of time in the ozone for either team. Only one shot on goal through 4 minutes.
Not at all. It's all about possession here as well. And it looks like they're fairly balancing it, but FAU has a lot better time
as
in Clemson's ozone.
A Clemson Tiger is down on the ice.
Looks like there may be an injured player. Is the ref going to make a call? No, he's moving over to the benches.
He was down for a few seconds.
Yeah.
That was Alex Wallace.
Yes. So that's a defenseman. He's out now. Let's see if FAU can mobilize off of this. But Clemson quickly, Samuelson moving it forward off of Henold. He's going to lose it eventually to an Owl, and they're going to move it back over to Clemson's ice. But Clemson has the men, and FAU doesn't. They're going to get possession. They're going to move it forward. The Owls ultimately get it back pretty quickly. And it looks like Biller is on the ice ready just like that. Ooh. Big hit from number 9 on Clemson. That's Henold. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of hits here already in this first 5 minutes.
And not a single whistle so far. And it's out of your camera view is Alex Wallace being treated by the trainer. It looks to be all right.
Yeah. But that's something crazy that we didn't quite see in FAU's earlier game or Clemson's. This aggression so early on.
Yeah, a lot of aggression, but not leading to a whole lot. I think both teams playing the long game, looking for the complete 60-minute game, not necessarily looking to score a bunch of goals early, as both teams have pretty solid defense.
Absolutely, and that's the thing about FAU especially, is that we see that they like to play a little slow. In the Vandy game, the first seed, 8th seed Vandy, they didn't get a single goal in the first 2 periods. How do you think that plays into this game, going against Clemson?
I think that mindset is coming in at a Clemson team that is not nearly as defensively sound as Vanderbilt, which isn't saying much, as Vandy's a very good team on defense. But it's in their heads now that they can explode for 5-6 goals in a period if they want to.
FAU is now in Clemson's D zone. They may be able to slip one in. They have the men for it, and big slap shot on goal, but Dietz is ultimately able to stop it. A fight. Oh, a ref has to take out at least. It looks like there may be 2 penalties here. There was definitely a hit there.
Want to give a shout out to our main man over there in Florida, Nick, the voice of FAU.
Looks like no penalties, but an FAU player and Clemson player were taken off the ice and taken to the bench. The refs are talking to the teams. If you didn't see it, there was a big hit behind the net. But now FAU has a face-off in Clemson's D zone. And there's a lot of support for Clemson here. They're very loud. Tennessee is in here as well.
Big block there at the point.
And pretty quickly, Clemson moving forward, trying to find this aggression and turn it into a point. Not going to be able to. FAU finding the possession. They have a lot of men on this right side. Clemson also, though, they're stacked as well. And big hit. Puck wraps around to Owens. Owens gets hit. Ooh, big slap shot on goal. Ultimately, Dietz stops it. Clemson trying to clear the puck. Clemson trying to keep the puck, but FAU is able to maintain their possession. Clemson clears it. Big jump across the sky there. Lucky the ceiling didn't stop it there. FAU moving forward fast, though. With Friedman, hit from number 9 on Clemson, though. Friedman's able to keep this puck, though, move it back to his teammates. Clemson gets control. They're moving forward. They are now in FAU's D zone. They have players for it. Big slap shot, but a miss. Another hit from FAU onto Clemson. Clemson's just trying to find this puck, and they do. And they may be able to.
Oh my
God! Clemson is the first to score a goal in this game with 12 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock.
Knocked the water bottle off the net. What a setup there. Not sure who got the assist on that one. Great opportunity there, and way to cash in for the Tigers.
That is not something we expected. Clemson fans are quite happy to see it, though. The first point of the game, the first goal of the game, goes to Clemson. FAU looks to have won the face-off. They're moving into Clemson D zone. They can't be happy about that, and they turned that into aggressiveness here, as we can tell.
We are down a man in the broadcast. There's a nice opportunity there in the slot. Good shot there. Head save from Dietz.
And that goal seems to have come from number 13, Samuelson, helped by number 9, Henold. Incredible work from them. And like I said yesterday, they upset Florida. That was not very expected because, I mean,
Absolutely.
I saw Clemson, a writer said that they have a streaky season. They were very hot in the first half, and now in the second half, they just slipped by into playoffs.
Yeah, Clemson, it took them to the last weekend of games to get in the playoffs. They came in, they put up a good show against the Clemson, probably one of the better games of the tournament.
FAU, though, ultimately keeping the aggression. Clemson clears the puck. They're able to move forward. Kopp has the puck. He's moving it up, trying to find his teammate. Ultimately misses. FAU's able to get possession back, move it forward. Biller is on the ice. He's moving it forward, misses it. Clemson is able to stop it before he can even reach the goalie. Clemson's able to move it forward, though. And once again, Clemson's Kopp is moving it forward as best as he can. But no teammates are there to cash in. Oh, Clemson clears it again, though. FAU has possession. They're getting pushed, but they clear it, and they're able to move.
Not a lot going for either team this period, other than that a nice setup for the Clemson goal. Other than that, have not had a lot of sustained pressure. It's been a lot of transition game.
Absolutely. There hasn't been a point where FAU or Clemson has just been in their opponent's D zone, just racking up shots on goal. It hasn't been like that. Well, it looks like Clemson's D stops the puck. There's going to be a face-off on their ice.
And for the third time today, they're playing my song, of course, because I am from the SIP, Mississippi Queen.
They've been playing this one a lot.
Yes, the guy down there must really like him.
Yeah.
I know yesterday our very own Lewis Shapiro was on the aux, I guess you could say.
That.
And I heard she played a lot of Drake yesterday, and this is the opposite of that now.
Drake didn't sing Mississippi Queen, I know that. But the refs are getting ready. Puck drop. Ref blows the whistle.
Shots are 6-2 in favor of the Owls.
That is very true. So I think that speaks to FAU's aggressiveness in this first period. Dietz is able to block a shot, big slap shot out from FAU. Oh
wow.
My gosh, more aggression. Just a big hit from Clemson onto FAU. Clemson losing the puck. FAU has possession in their territory, back in the neutral zone, moving it forward into Clemson's D zone. Clemson slips trying to grab the puck. Number 18, another hit onto an FAU player. Clemson clears it. FAU hits the puck, walks it back. Hit from number 9 of Clemson, Henold. Ref blows the whistle. That is not a good penalty to have. But it looks like the refs.
I think it's going to be a hand pass there, actually.
Yeah.
Might have been a penalty, but no call.
That is a good point. FAU actually did hit the puck with the hand and backed it up, and now the faceoff is in FAU. Clemson wins it, but FAU is able to take it quickly and move it into Clemson territory. Oh, Weir is not able to hold on to the puck with Clemson's aggressiveness here. They're moving it back forward. And Clemson is in FAU's D zone. They have a few guys. They're able to. FAU, if they can grab this puck, though, they have the man. Yep, FAU has possession. And Weir is up along with Owens. This is the power team here. This is what people have been talking about all season. Can you tell me a little bit about this trio that they have on FAU here?
The Tiger defense in the O zone are pretty content just to sit and trap the opponent in the zone. They don't seem to want to pinch too far in.
That's a good point. And Clemson's just doing their best to keep it out. And they're doing a little okay, but at the end of the day, Dietz is still blocking shots, and Clemson's keeping them in check. FAU has the puck now, though. They're going to move it forward. Biller quickly trying to get some. Billard quickly moves the puck into their D zone, and now we have a 4-guy stack up. A Clemson player is holding down FAU. The puck's stuck. The ref's asking for them to move the puck, and they do. FAU gets it out. Big slap shot and a miss. And Cotter.
Oh, what a snipe.
Wow. And that's a goal for FAU from what looked to be Cotter.
Yeah, originally I thought it went in the goal on the first shot, but I think it went off the post and found the stick of an FAU skater, and then he knocked it in. Not quite sure how that first shot didn't go in, though.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the call, but...
It was a really good low near side shot.
Absolutely. Well, in just over 4 minutes, FAU responds, but Clemson wins this face-off quickly. They're taking the puck control, getting it out, clearing it. FAU is able to kick it back into Clemson's D zone. FAU's got this puck control. They skate very well, and Clemson isn't able to keep up, it seems, but they've done well with the defense here. They've been able to stop shots on goal. They've been able to stop shots getting in.
Not a lot of high-quality opportunities for either team, really. I think FAU, it's been a lot of go back and forth whole game.
Absolutely, and Clemson's already moving back up with Bryant. Bryant and O'Brien are going to be able to try and capitalize off of this, but FAU gets it, and some more physicality there. Still in FAU's D zone. And the Owls are just pushing down Clemson players right here. I mean, they're trying to play as aggressive as possible here to keep this puck in control. Clemson is able to get possession back after a clear. And it looks like some more physicality. Puck might get stuck. It's not. It's in FAU's D zone, and it hits a net. Whistle from the refs. What are you expecting to come out of the rest of the 7 minutes and 8 seconds in the period, Russ?
I think it's gonna be tied going in the second period. It's all back and forth play. I think the puck movement from FAU has been good, but they really feed off of the puck movement that they generate, and it helps them offensively and defensively. And I haven't seen a whole lot of I haven't liked it as much as I did yesterday.
Absolutely. FAU gets puck possession and another big shot on goal from Clemson, but it looks like Stevens is able to stop it. As we mentioned earlier, Bruno's not in the goal. They have a bigger goalie. Bruno is known for being rather small, but still pretty quick. And then there's another stack up on Clemson, but it looks like Dietz is able to keep it out.
What a goal line save from Dietz.
Wow. A huge stack up of bodies there. A slap shot from Cotton. And it looks like Clemson is feeling quite okay in the defensive zone right now. Another big slap shot and a miss. Clemson has possession, goes into the back of his teammate.
Well, the Owls have found some energy now, going to work on the forecheck here.
Absolutely. FAU
and
has
it comes
possession,
out.
but they lose it. It's in neutral zone now, and Clemson has the puck. Clemson's trying to turn this into a goal, but FAU is able to quickly grab the puck back, return it to the Clemson's D zone. That's something I've noticed a lot, Russ, is that FAU, big fall from FAU player, but what I've noticed is FAU is able to keep this in Clemson's D zone, but they're not able to capitalize other than the one goal they got in.
Yeah, and really, so far it's come down to Parker Dietz just being a brick wall back there. As I say that, the puck was behind him.
Absolutely. And FAU does it again.
Unlucky bounce there from Clemson. I don't think that was not sure what happened. The puck bounced behind him. He never saw it.
You know, we were talking about this earlier before there were goals, and FAU has shown a much more aggressive game than they usually would this early on. They usually try to play cool and calm and then explode at the end in the third. And that's what I've heard from several people. But it looks like they're turning this energy in the beginning.
Well, I guess all that aggression really paid off here as they get a bit of an unconventional goal. Not well. We'll love to see the replay on that puck. Not sure what happened there.
Absolutely. Well, that's a goal from Weir.
That's not going to be good for him.
Yep.
Took a shot, went near side, and then checked the goalie.
Wow. I'm glad you saw that. You always see those infractions over on that side of the court. But nonetheless, that's a big goal from Weir.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's their top point getter.
Not sure what the Clemson shooter was thinking there. Should have gone. I mean, it's a more difficult shot, but far side is definitely the way to go there. Near side, he's hugging the post all the way, and he's a really big guy. I mean, you're not going to get past him.
Absolutely.
None of that near side was open.
Well, the refs haven't called anything. There's a face-off in FAU's territory, and
unfortunate.
FAU clears it. Clemson is going to take it. The Tigers are trying to capitalize. This is not the place they want to be, stuck in the D zone, which is what Clemson has found itself in for most of this game. I mean, shots on goals, for comparison, FAU has 12 and Clemson has 5. Puck is stuck against a wall again. We're seeing that a lot, the physicality here. They're pinning players, they're pinning the puck. Players are falling left and right. And puck is stuck in FAU's D zone, but they have possession again.
Some nice skating behind the net for FAU, number 17 down low.
Absolutely. And that's Ryan Brockett on the Owls. Clemson's territory again, but they have possession. They're going to try and move it. FAU quickly scoops it. That's some nice skating. They might be able to get one in, but Dietz stops it. And the Owls are ultimately not able to capitalize off of
Both teams
what
look
looked
pretty
like a
good so
break in the
far,
line.
but offensively, the Tigers have got to find more of a groove. They found that bit of a lucky pass to the slot and had a wide open chance there. Other than that, not a lot of good chances. So
Absolutely.
I don't want to give it up to luck, but it definitely wasn't pure, just systematic skill there, I suppose.
Absolutely. Face off in Clemson's zone. Clemson's able to get possession. Big slap shot on the goal. Misses ultimately. Or blocked by Stevens, I
big
should
hit
say.
there.
Big hit.
Cross it to the head on 16 of Clemson, but no call. I heard the vault players behind me shout that should have been a call. Right in front of the Owl bench.
Well, Catone dropped a stick after a big hit on a Clemson player. Face off. Neutral zone. FAU has it. They're going to move up here, and this looks like a chance that they have, but Clemson takes the puck pretty quickly. It's in FAU's D zone. And Clemson's number 8, Will Ralston, tries to make something work for them, but just can't make it through. Well, Russ, we've seen a lot of defensive play here from both FAU and Clemson.
We have, and it's been nice to watch a more defensive game so far. Obviously 3 goals, a lot for one period, but we've seen some absolute barn burners today.
Absolutely. It's in FAU's D zone. Clemson, big smack on goal. Stevens stops it. Still, Clemson trying to hold on to this puck. They don't get these chances often, so they're just trying to keep control. And they have it.
Oh, man. Nice.
Tigers try to hit a slap.
Nice shot lane there, but it gets tripped up on its own skates.
Ultimately a miss. Clemson still has the puck. FAU may be able to find it here, though. Might get pinned against a wall. Nope. Clemson backs it up. FAU has the puck now, though. And their team will get it. The Owls are moving quickly here now. Weir, this is their top point getter. He's going to try to hit it in, slip it in
nice
there.
second,
Almost
third
does.
chances there.
And Dietz is able to block it as well. Incredible work there. FAU maintaining puck possession here. Clemson is going to take it. Moving it forward. FAU's always able to stop it around neutral zone. When Clemson's starting to advance, they always find a way to block it with their skate.
Yeah, you saw a lot yesterday against Vandy. They were doing a very good job at clogging the zone, clogging the neutral zone.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is a very different game that we're seeing against Vandy.
It's very more wide open so far.
Absolutely. Well, with 1 minute 30 on the clock, FAU is going to try and make something happen here. Clemson can still have a chance. Big trip there. 2 players on the ice from different teams. And a big slap shot on net. Misses. FAU is able to take it, bring it back up. Minute 10, 9, and 8 on the clock. Clemson Tigers have the puck, moving it forward. FAU once again taking control at neutral zone. Clemson clears, able to move it up. FAU again, a lot of possession switch here. FAU has it here, and once again Clemson's able to intercept it, but back to FAU. And FAU is moving up it. Looks like Biller may be able to make something happen. Another big hit there.
There we go. Little rush attempt here. Oh, can't get a handle on that one.
15 seconds on the clock. FAU has to try to make something happen. Big hit. Dietz blocks it. Clemson just trying to clear it at this point. Get into the second period. Only 1 down. And 2-1. That's the first period. FAU 2, Clemson 1. Very different game that we saw from Vandy yesterday.
A very different game from FAU. They came out a lot stronger, and while I think Vandy's defense played a bigger role in that matchup than FAU's overall skill, I think that that period was very good for both teams, and you got to go in the locker room happy about it.
Absolutely. Well, players are clearing off the ice, getting ready for period 2. We'll see you back here, College Hockey South YouTube, live in Huntsville for the Division II playoffs. We are 1 minute and 15 seconds away from the players taking the ice again for period 2. All right. Well, players taking the ice now. 25 seconds left in this intermission. Russ, what are you expecting to see after this short break for the players? FAU, coming back on the ice. Clemson also coming back on the ice. Some similar play that I'm seeing here between the two teams.
In my opinion, I want to see a close game. I want to see, a 4-5 hockey game, something like that. But I just don't see that happening. I think FAU is going to dominate here early on. And, if Clemson can hang on, and limit the damage to, a goal or two, maybe they can bounce back in the third like they did yesterday. But I just don't foresee Clemson really pushing the throttle here this period. Unfortunately, and I wish it was a closer game, but I don't foresee that this period.
It's a good point. And I do mention Clemson's upset of the University of Florida yesterday, but it was not very easy, I'd say.
No.
It was a bit of a struggle. They came all the way back from 0-3. But
yeah, it's also worth noting that, as I said yesterday, Clemson does 75 minutes of CrossFit twice a week.
That's true.
So, and they practice twice a week as well. So, very well-conditioned team. They probably go to yoga sometime. Can't confirm that, but I would not put it past them. Definitely a well-conditioned team. Probably the most well-conditioned team in the league, if I had to guess.
Absolutely. And the other thing about these two teams is completely different divisions in Division II. Clemson's out of the North Division, and FAU out of the South Division in Florida.
And you see, tomorrow, if FAU wins, it will be north of the South in the CHS.
Absolutely. And FAU able to quickly get it into.
It's really fascinating, though, because the South has really dominated the league pretty much the whole year. There was an article about that a while ago, me and an associate. But it was really it's hard to make the argument for the North. It really was.
It's a good point. But the Tigers are making a compelling statement coming into here and walking over the University of Florida like they did yesterday. But it looks like Stevens is not able to grab the puck. He is able to keep it out, though, with the strong defense from FAU. Clemson keeping it in the Owls' D zone. The Owls respond, taking it up. Clemson, it's a 2-on-2 here. FAU, big hit. But Dietz ultimately stops the puck. It's going to be a face-off here in the Tigers' D zone. And FAU has been seeming to take these and try to keep the aggression strong in that area. But at the same time, Clemson does the same thing. So let's see how they're able to play with this. Clemson takes possession pretty fast here, clears it, moves it over. FAU able to take the puck again, though, move it forward. Probably not going to get a return on investment here. It's behind the net. Try to move it to a quick FAU player. That could have been a very nice exchange, but ultimately they can't find it. We're moving forward, skating along, behind the net again, moving it back. Try to get it to Rocket.
In this game, I haven't seen a lot of David Israel. I've seen a couple shifts out of him. It's kind of hard to miss, but I haven't seen him a lot this game.
It's a good point. There's been a lot of Weir. There's been a goal by Weir, but not much from his counterparts. Owens, we've seen a bit of his aggression. Clemson pinning a player there, getting the puck. Clemson finding the puck between the Owls' legs, moving it quickly. Friedman let the puck slip out from under his legs there. Now in the Owls' D zone, Clemson needs to try to find a way into the net. FAU moving it quickly, but it's a 1-on-4. It's not looking great for Biller here. Clemson moving back. And Stevens is going to stop the puck. It's looking like another face-off in the D zone.
We're in Huntsville, Alabama at the beautiful.
Oh.
There's a whistle called.
The puck dropped, but the refs.
Yeah, we're at the beautiful Huntsville Ice Sports Center.
True.
They have an amazing kitchen here.
That's true. They do have a great kitchen. They have chicken tenders and burgers and.
And if Josh Herbert, if you're listening, it is better than our kitchen at the Mid-South Ice House. It is.
It's true.
Hate to say it, but it is.
It's true. It's a great ice rink here. It's been the home of the Division II playoffs. And it's been a great home. As I said, every team in the semifinals last year has moved up to Division I. And so now it's just these two divisions. There's been a little bit of change in how to qualify and how many teams qualify, just 8 instead of 10. Stevens stops another big hit on the Owls' net. What are you thinking so far? Like similar to the first period in this first 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yeah, I like the way that they've come out and played here. The Tigers. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting more of a one-sided period here with the long change in effect. But Clemson's played very, very well so far.
Absolutely, but there's still 17 minutes, 8, 7, 6 on the clock. There's still a lot of time for something to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much. I'll be right back.
Looks like
Thank you.
FAU trying to keep puck possession in Clemson's D zone. Dietz able to deflect a lot of these shots on him. FAU trying to, they lose the puck though ultimately, and the Tigers are pushing forward. They're trying to get the men up, move it behind the net. Some aggression. The Owls take the puck back. They're going to move it forward. They have the guys. But it looks like they may lose it here. Puck flies backwards towards the Owls. And Clemson's going to be in a fast chase for this, but Brockett may take it. Brockett takes it as one of Clemson's players checks another. Ooh,
Oh, wow, a big hit.
big collision here
Against Beraldi there.
against Beraldi.
Nice chance there. Blocker save almost in the goal line. Wow.
Incredible.
It's been a clean game so far, physical, but very clean.
Very clean. I don't think we've seen a penalty.
We have not seen a penalty yet.
We have not seen a penalty, but there's been a lot of aggression.
There have been a few missed calls, I'd say, but not bad at all.
Absolutely. Oof. Another big hit here on our side. Like I said, this is not the same FAU that we saw against Vanderbilt last night. This is very, very aggressive. I think they see the threat in Clemson, especially after their win against Florida.
Yeah, and aside from today, you have to credit that to the just amazing structure that Vanderbilt has on the defense. You know, today they allowed 9 goals, and so you definitely hits that point hard. But they have a really solid defense.
It's a very good point. And I mean, that's what it's all about in this game. It's looking like is this defense, because it's constantly in the D zone, but there's not a lot of big hits on goal that make it through.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
and just as I say that, FAU is able to find the net. Dietz is not able to block that. We're going to wait for the officials.
Yeah, a seam pass off the rush for a one-timer extends the Owls' lead 3-1.
Absolutely.
Like I said on the broadcast before the period started, I thought it'd be sort of one-sided, and it hasn't really been one-sided, but that goal does make it
That puts Clemson in a 1-3 deficit. And that's not a good position to be in at any point in the game, but
No,
they
it's
still
not.
have a period and a half to try and make something work with 14, 19, 18, 17 on the clock. A whistle from the refs.
Head coach of the Ole Miss Rebels, Josh Herbert, was supposed to be a referee today, but it just didn't work out. So that would have been fun to watch a coach be a ref. He does experience in several pro leagues as a referee.
Would have been an interesting dynamic there from a different team that are not attending.
So that would have been fun.
Absolutely. Looks like Biller trying to sneak the puck in there, but ultimately he's not going to. Clemson trying to get possession in their own D zone. Move it out of there. FAU holding on to this puck dearly, though, and they may be able to make something happen, but deflection off of another player's stick. Falls back into neutral territory. FAU able to take it. Maybe they'll be able to make some sort of exchange here, but, oh, big hit, but a big block from Dietz. Aren't able to make anything happen there, FAU. Clemson had 4 guys on 1 guy, went for a lucky slap shot, didn't work out. Clemson, 1 player getting trapped between 2, though. He isn't able to make any sort of exchange on the goaltender. A lot of movement behind the net here in FAU's D zone. Clemson taking it again, big slap shot, and looks like actually deflection from Stevens.
A few more no calls by the refs here.
Absolutely. Puck is pinned, and there are 4 players actually pinned against the wall there. And it's a 2-on-1 here. Clemson on FAU. Clemson able to find the possession again.
On the defense here, I think the Owls are doing just enough to just stay ahead.
Absolutely. And FAU, big slap shot. Dietz is able to deflect, move it on to the left side.
I wouldn't say they're excelling in either facet of the game, but they're doing just enough to win this game with a lot of aggression.
Big hit there. And FAU, as you can see, the aggression, a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving.
Yeah. And there are some FAU faithfuls here tonight. They're getting into the game.
Absolutely. And it looks like puck is going to be moved back into FAU's territory. See if they can work with it, though. Clemson trying their best to hold on, losing it. FAU slips it out. Big slap shot. Stevens is able to deflect, moves out, clear from FAU. It's on the Tigers' side. And Dietz stops it in his tracks. So we have 11:34 on the clock.
I think David Israel is out tonight.
Really?
I think this morning I did hear Max Mota say someone had an injury. I didn't know who.
Oh, no.
And I saw a figure like David Israel I thought was him. I assumed it was him as he was a D-man getting in on the rush, but it was not. I believe it was, I forgot his name here, Tove. I'm not sure to say that accurately, but probably him instead.
Unfortunate. And that would be very unfortunate, not just for the injury, but the Owls, that is one of their top point getters. But they seem to be playing just fine, up 3-1 against Clemson. Able to work fine without, in his absence, rather. Quick work of the puck here. FAU getting possession. 3-on-2 here. Are they able to turn anything into? Owens, big hit, and a stop from Dietz.
Yeah, nice save there.
More great song selections here in Huntsville from the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. And their kitchen is great as well.
Womp womp.
Another face-off here in Clemson's D zone. The refs are blowing their whistle, though. They aren't liking the face-off. Puck drop. Clemson gains possession. Trying to make a clear. FAU is able to keep it in Clemson's D-zone, though. Slip from Clemson player. Clemson's just doing their best to keep it out. Try to get a big clear, and it comes. FAU's going to get possession here, but it is in FAU's D-zone, but big stop from Stevens.
We are down a man tonight. Tyler Moss had to go back to Florida for a separate sporting event.
Face off in Clemson's D-zone. Clemson gets possession. Try to get a slap shot here. Deflection.
Nice save on deflection.
Player. Almost went into the net there, but Stevens was able to block it. And Dietz stops the goal, but little more physicality. The refs are getting involved. Players on the ground. FAU's helmets off. The refs aren't going to be too happy about that. That seemed a little... That went on a little after I heard the whistle blow. Let's see what the refs call here, if they call. And here at Huntsville Ice Sports Center, they play Why Can't We Be Friends? With 10:19 on the clock, they put a player from each team in the box. We're going to have Clemson's number 15. And that is Benjamin Brucker. From FAU, we have number 11, Cotter. For a little bit of 4-on-4 action here. The refs are talking. Teams are talking, seeing what they're going to do about this. Chants from the crowd. FAU seems to have the support here from a few traveling fans. Clemson, equally though, on the right side here, had some traveling fans as well. Clemson takes the puck, moves it into FAU's D-zone. And those Huntsville ceilings.
That's the 10th time.
They struck again. Figuring out 147 on both penalties. Clemson in FAU's D-zone. And FAU are down with Cotter in the box. FAU able to get puck possession, move it forward, clears it into Clemson's D-zone. Clemson passing it back and forth, trying to get it away from the Owls. The Owls are clearly speeding up here, trying to find some sort of way into the net. But they aren't finding anything at the moment. FAU still has puck possession in Clemson, but the Tigers are trying to find their way. Open net on the left there, but a Tiger sweeps in before the Owls could make a play off of that. And it's one of those shots, it's one of those, ooh. Refs blow the whistle after the Owls found another slip in Clemson's advance. They've done that a lot when Clemson tries to switch the sides. The Owls are able to find a little sneaky whack that sends the puck back into Clemson's side. A little bit of stoppage here, though. Teams are talking it out. Going to be a change in players. Still figuring it out, it looks like, on Clemson's side. FAU's got their... FAU's going to be switching a player as well, it seems. But another penalty, it looks like, for FAU. Weir is in the box. Weir is in the box now. And that's a face-off. It's a 4-on-3. Clemson toying around, trying to get it in. Big slap shot and a
nice setup there for the Tigers.
Absolutely. Stevens is showing himself in the goal. It looks like FAU is feeling just fine without Bruno in the net.
An unusual 4-on-3 here in the power play.
Absolutely.
Not what you practice exactly.
No, not at all. You usually account for having a 5-on-4, but both teams are
There we
down
go.
another player.
Oh.
Another big hit.
Can't find the handle on the shot there.
And Owl blocks it before it even has to get to Stevens. In the air now.
Ooh-wee.
Clemson tries to get the turnaround, turn it into the net. Aren't able to make it. They still have 10 seconds on the one penalty. 7-6 before he gets out of the box. Still nothing. Getting block shots. Another big hit, but a miss. Can they slip it in here? They don't. Stevens is able to stop it just in time for Cotter to get out of the box.
What a
and switch
chance
out.
there. Well,
Now we still have Weir in the box for another minute.
Clemson, despite being down 2, has clawed back in the shots on goal department there. They were down by I think they were being almost doubled up to some extent, but now they're down within 3, and they're on the power play for a minute and 1 second. 5-on-4 now. I'm gonna do it again.
Absolutely. Looks like Clemson takes this face off. See if they can turn it into anything. They're still down Weir, the Owls. See if Clemson can turn this into
Nice
anything.
seam pass there. Can't find a man.
Right. Clemson trying to find it, but FAU gets the interception. Moves it back to Clemson, though. Clemson moving backwards in neutral zone now. Number 9, big slap shot, and it goes in. Cheering for Clemson. The team is happy. Stevens wasn't able to stop that one.
What?
And the Tigers slip one by.
Yeah, what a shot there in the mid slot for the Tigers. Now it's 3-2.
That is incredible. It's like I said, Clemson, we hear about their streakiness. They had a good early season, very good even.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it looks like they may be getting hot again just in time in these playoffs. But we'll see. The Owls are still aggressive, and these guys are beasts on the ice. As I said yesterday, they low-scoring 2 periods in FAU versus Vandy, but at the end of it, FAU is able to get 5. Clemson finding its way, struggling though. Puck is in neutral zone. FAU is going to have to deal with this now. No penalties on the board with 7:05, 4, and 3 on the clock. FAU has possession. See if they're able to clear it. They're probably going to want to run it up, though. It's looking like FAU has possession. They're just looking to get it to the right person, I feel. And that's until Clemson gets possession again. Another nice hit.
Nice little
But
near side
Stevens
attempt there.
stops it. Absolutely. Stevens is doing well in the goal, despite that last big
Oh, here we go. FAU.
FAU.
1-on-2.
Owens moving up, as I was saying, looking for the right person to get it to. Owens gets it up. Clemson is able to get it out of the way, though. Brockett now with the puck. Moving it. Well, refs blow the whistle, and there's going to be a face-off, center ice. FAU takes the puck. They're trying to find a way to capitalize and return. Able to move it back into Clemson's D zone after Clemson is able to find the puck into neutral. Ooh, big
What a
shot
chance.
from FAU.
Nice shot there from the slot.
Biller's there waiting with a watchful eye, trying to get his stick on this puck, though. He's skated back, unsure where this is going to go. Clemson able to... Oh, Biller with the stop. Neutral zone again, Clemson. FAU again getting possession, intercepting it off of Clemson's advance.
Dietz and Stevens are both having really nice games so far.
Very good. High shots on goals. Relatively high shots on goals for this point, with 5, 10, 9, and 8 on the clock in the period 2. Clemson has the puck here, but FAU is very fast. FAU is playing very fast in this D zone right now, faster than I've seen them been playing earlier. I think they're looking to capitalize on this now, extend their lead against the Tigers. But the Tigers are also trying to keep possession here. Goldberg, number 68, with FAU keeping puck possession. The refs blow a whistle. Clemson fans yelling. FAU fans on the left here looking pretty calm, though. Puck drop in the neutral zone. FAU gets quick possession. Clemson able to take it back, though. They have 3 players here. 3 players to work with. FAU. Bono is able to block it, though. Block a big cross. Back into FAU's D zone. FAU still has possession, though. Clemson slips up, isn't able to keep the puck. FAU back on the puck, trying to advance it. We have Watson moving quickly. Clemson tries to get it out of his way. Eventually do, but Watson pinning a play. Here he wants this puck, but sent back to FAU's ice, and that is a call for icing.
Less than 4 minutes to go in the period, and right now I think FAU's got all the momentum just about.
Absolutely. FAU is speeding up, I can tell.
Yeah, I think the third period's gonna come down to that period. I don't foresee any more goals this period. Always possible, but next period I think is really going to be the end-all be-all.
This isn't a terrible place for Clemson to be either.
No, it's not.
Down 1 point with 1 period to go, and 3 minutes 45, 44, 43.
I think early on the third is going to be a big portion of this game.
Absolutely. Clemson's number 11 stacked by 3 Owls. They're advancing it quickly. Owens with it.
Nice stop there in the slot.
Tries to pass it. Clemson Tigers able to get possession back. And Clemson's Blomgeist. Owens once again has the puck. He's probably going to try and find the slap shot here. Unless he passes to Weir. And Weir. And back. And Dietz stops it.
Up in the high slot. Good shot there.
Incredible passing there from the Owls. Was wondering when it was going to get shot, but Dietz was ultimately able to stop it. Clemson sending Chance down, the Clemson fans, for a face-off in Clemson's D zone with 3 minutes left on the clock exactly. FAU finding possession, back at the blue line. Clemson taking it though. One-on-one, player slips. Can he get this in? No! Stevens blocks it. Beautiful
nice save there.
Play from Stevens to block that shot from one Tiger advancing alone. Incredible. FAU able to move it back, a big slap shot, but Dietz is able to block it. Clemson trying to keep the puck. Gets stuck on a ref there. FAU moving it forward. Clemson finds it under a skate. Biller's moving back. Pass from Clemson, not received. FAU, the Owls are taking it. Biller on the left here. Puck in Clemson's possession with a lot of FAU Owls in charge.
Almost 2 minutes left in the period.
2 minutes left.
Wrapping up here. Final game of the day.
This is the game of the day. This is incredible hockey from these two teams. Stuck in FAU's D zone. Clemson and FAU exchanging puck control. Big hit from Clemson and a big block from Stevens in return. There's
Here we
all
go.
the boards. Another big slap
Oh,
shot.
wow.
Just misses. Defense from the Owls and Stevens put together. Weren't able to get it through. Goldberg to Beraldi. And Billers there with them. Beraldi to Goldberg. FAU trying their best to make something happen this last 55, 54, and 53.
Clemson has looked pretty good this past couple minutes. They've been
They
pretty
have.
solid so far.
And they have a whole period left as well. Only down 1 point with FAU 3 and Clemson 2. Clemson, big shot and a miss. Aren't able to find it. That was a high puck there. Didn't get snagged by the ceiling. Back in neutral territory. FAU's going to find control. Send it right back up to Clemson. Clemson takes it. FAU has a player there for it, though. 15 seconds on the clock now, though.
Bit of a trip there, no call.
No call from the refs. 10 seconds with the puck stuck, and it goes back to neutral ice with 5 and 3. Clemson needs to find a shot here with 1, and that's the period. Clemson was able to find a shot there, but Stevens deflected it quite well. Both goaltenders playing pretty well. Shots on goal to shots making it through.
Yeah, a lot of fun so far. It should be a final. Should be a pretty good final period for the game of the day.
Absolutely. Clemson Tigers and FAU Owls back to the locker room in preparation for the third period. We'll see you back here on CHS YouTube channel for the D2 playoffs live in Huntsville. And welcome back to the College Hockey South Division II playoffs at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. Going into the third period now. The Clemson Tigers and FAU Owls taking the ice. FAU 3, Clemson 2. Russ, there's been a lot of aggression this game.
There has.
And the winner of this game is moving on tomorrow.
It's been a pretty intense game so far.
The winner of this game is moving on tomorrow to the championship game.
Tomorrow against Tennessee, right?
Against Tennessee. And Tennessee showed its colors tonight.
They did. They have back-to-back 6-1 wins against UAH and Tampa.
And that's a strong showing
Yeah,
for the
it really
second
is.
seed.
Outscoring opponents 12-2 is no small feat in a tournament this caliber.
Absolutely not. Face off at center ice. Clemson takes possession at the beginning of this third period. Clemson has 20 minutes to get the goals needed to tie this up. And FAU needs to play keep away or...
The Giants.
Just as I say that, FAU, puck slips by Stevens. Clemson, 20 seconds in to the third period, are able to find a crack between Stevens' defense.
Clemson with definitely a chance of all time.
That's what they say. They have a lot of fans here.
It is surely a chance.
Incredible goal from Clemson, tying it up at 3-3.
And for the second night in a row, well, I guess they had the lead early on, but then they went down 2 goals. So pretty impressive comeback back-to-back nights like this.
Absolutely. The Owls finding the ice in their territory again. The officials are coming through. Clemson's number 24, Herbert Kopp, scored that goal. FAU still in their D zone, still with possession, trying to move forward. Owens skating around Clemson Tigers. A couple guys falling in a neutral zone. FAU moving the puck now to Weir. Weir moving the puck over. Owens.
Here we go.
Owens on the left ice. Aren't able to make anything of it.
I can't get
The
a shot
Tigers
on there.
Take possession, intercept it. Sticks getting caught up. A slip from FAU.
Yeah. A high stick there against Clemson, but no call.
No call.
Might have been a stick in the face, but not enough for a call.
Right. We saw a lot of calls in the second period there.
We did see a good bit of calls. It wasn't
we saw
too.
Weir in the box there.
Yeah, it wasn't too egregious, though, I wouldn't say.
No. FAU finding the puck in their territory again. With possession, though, they're trying to move it out. The Tigers are trying to stop them in their tracks, though. Biller sends it back to defense. FAU moving the puck, clearing it in the neutral zone. Clemson taking possession from the red line. Stevens is going to stop it. Find ourselves in a face-off.
You know, I think even if Bruno's in the game, I don't know that the outcome's any different. You know, maybe Clemson won't take as many shots against Bruno, but I just don't foresee the outcome being a lot different. As some of the goals here, really all 3 of them have just been, except the last one, I suppose, have been really just on the defense.
Perhaps, absolutely. Stevens has proved himself as a formidable goaltender. We went into this a little bit worried for FAU. They didn't have their standard goaltender, or maybe not their standard, but certainly the goalie that gets the recognition. But
Yeah,
Stevens is playing quite well here.
And Clemson's getting hot at the right time.
Absolutely.
You saw it yesterday, getting hot in the third period, and they're doing it again here.
Absolutely. As this puck moves out of Clemson's D zone into FAU's. FAU has possession again, though, and moving it right back over. Clemson clears it over. Stevens stopping the puck behind the net, getting out of the goal. Now he's leaning, ready for a big hit.
Ooh. Tip goes well wide.
Absolutely. Finding the puck behind his net quite often. Doesn't want anything to slip in, as it did earlier here with 16:40, 39, and 38 on the clock here in period 3 of this semifinal game. Puck moved over to FAU. Looks like they're going to be able to try and get this over. Clemson sends it back through Romeo, number 17. Clemson again taking control in FAU's D zone. FAU behind the net, though, moves it over. Clemson control again, ref jumps. Weir, number 28, sneaking through on the right side. Is he going to be able to make anything work? Owens is right behind him.
Lost the puck there, couldn't find the handle.
Great advancement, snuck up on them, but Clemson takes it, big shot on net.
Ooh. A
But
juicy
Stevens
rebound there,
blocks it.
can't capitalize.
Absolutely. Stevens showing himself in the net there, blocking that big hit, big shot from the Clemson Tigers. Again, Clemson advancing, FAU taking control, though, intercepting it. Trying to find their way and get this puck into the net. Looks like an Owl hit the puck over to Clemson. Now it's back in FAU's D zone, though. Big hit and a miss. Not as much aggression I'm seeing this period, though.
No.
A lot less. Edmund.
There we go.
Hit.
They gave
Taub.
Tav. I like okay.
You know, I'm with you there. I don't know how to quite pronounce his name. I apologize.
Nice block
Big
there
shot
from
and a
Tav.
block.
Wow. It's a big kid.
Absolutely. Back into Clemson's D zone. FAU trying to make something work. And McAvina. McAvina again with the puck. Moving it back.
There we go.
Clemson finds the break. One-on-one. See if they can slip one in the goalie, but Stevens blocks
What a save
it.
for Stevens.
Nothing's getting through here. Another big shot incoming.
Oh.
Hits his teammate.
Nice shot from Sully.
Stevens being quite composed here, and his defense is helping him out all the way through it. Biller making a big advancement into the Clemson
The size of
Tigers
Stevens
D-zone.
playing a big factor in the game.
Absolutely.
Clemson's now out shooting the Owls 31-27.
That's a good point. Referees blow the whistle for a little bit of stoppage. 14:05 on the clock, and we're going to find ourselves in a face-off in Clemson's D zone. Possession here is trading off a lot, so we'll see what happens with a face-off win from either Clemson or FAU here. FAU may be able to, FAU slip it, big hit, and a block by Clemson's defense. Good work from them, good work from FAU's defense as well. Friedman moving the puck forward, slipping up there. Clemson's going to try and take it. Owens is by his side, though, isn't able to quite get the puck. We're playing a little aggressive here, trying to find the Tigers, slipping up, but they clear the puck. And Stevens passes the puck to a teammate next to the goal. FAU and Clemson getting a little stuck together here.
Yeah, this game
And a big hit there.
This game, the Tigers have really stuck the system. They've definitely focused on the transition. Haven't had a lot of time in the O-zone for sustained periods of time.
Absolutely.
But they're a team that's going to focus on offense off turnovers and just getting the puck through the neutral zone. And they've done that very, very well tonight.
Absolutely. Well, puck once again Switching sides.
Lucky bounce there hits a ref.
Yeah. In Clemson's D zone again. Clemson doing their best to keep puck control, but the Owls are able to find the puck. They're in neutral zone right now, trying to move forward, make some quick work of this puck. And Dietz comes out of the goal to move that puck and moves quickly back into the goal. Clemson trying to make some momentum.
Ooh.
Ralston moving forward, not able to make it into the net.
Head coach of the Tigers, Matt DeClain, not happy with that shot. Got to get it on goals. Probably what he's thinking.
Definitely. With this
Here we go, again, no chance.
20 on this block. Another shot and a miss and a shot. Clemson with another goal from 24.
On the goal, assisted by number 88, Santiago Diaz.
By Herbert Kopp, number 24. Clemson shot and a block from Stevens and another shot, and they're able to find the net. Stevens is not happy about this. Clemson fans are cheering at 12:16 on the clock. Clemson finds another goal incredibly. And as I mentioned, they were able to upset Florida. And it may be looking similar here, a little bit different in a complete comeback against Florida. FAU playing very competitive here, as they usually do. They're the top-ranked team in D2. Clemson Tigers finding possession, moving into neutral zone, finding it in FAU's territory. Are they going to try and make some momentum? And a big collision. FAU moving it back. They don't seem happy. They're trying to answer for this goal. Big hit and a catch from Dietz.
Not calling a whistle. That was weird. I guess there's no pressure, no need to hold it, but he was very content to hold the puck in his glove.
He was looking at his teammates. He needed to find out if he wanted to pass it to the right or the left. Ultimately, he held on. And there's going to be a face-off here. The Tigers D zone.
Here we are with under 12 minutes to go.
Under 12 minutes to go, 11:20. And just like that, FAU scores and answers. For Clemson's big shot, they gave a big shot. And Dietz was not able to account for it, slips through the net. And we're all tied up again at 4-4. Similarly to how Stevens was looking, Dietz not too happy to let that through. 4-4 with 11, 13, 12, and 11 on the clock. Clemson moving it, trying to make an advancement here, but Greenberg trying to stop them. Puck makes it up. FAU clears it off of, no, but they do have possession and a big pass. Friedman trying to make something work here, slips something in. Clemson gets it out of the way, clears it.
No icing.
FAU. No icing. Friedman once again with the puck, trying to, clears it, gets it. Whoa.
That's icing.
That's an icing, though. And no one on FAU side is too happy to hear of that. The whole arena just got a whole lot louder after that call from the refs.
I'd like to give a shout out to the scorekeepers tonight. They've been here all day.
Absolutely. And that's some dedication for waking up that early, ready for those early games here.
One guy operating game sheet and the music.
Difficult task. As I said earlier, Russ, this is for the championship game. There's going to be a lot of motivation for both of these teams to try and break through. FAU, clearly the first seed, but Clemson seems to be on their hot streak again after losing
Yeah,
it
they were.
earlier this season.
I think the last time I checked, the Owls were #1 in my Lucky rankings, are they not?
I believe so.
I mean,
yes.
it changes weekly, so I haven't checked it in a week. But they were there for a long time. Them and Florida were neck and neck for a while, I think. I don't know exactly the point differential they had in their standings or in their the schedule and goal differential.
Absolutely.
But I know they were up there for the longest time this season.
Well, we have it through that Biller got that last goal for FAU. Unassisted, completely on his own. Incredible work from him.
I want to mention our cameraman, Mason.
Mason Lang, of course, on camera.
Former U.S. Army veteran. Only 25 years old.
Only 25, I've heard.
Wants to start his own production broadcast business one day.
And, I mean, he seems to be doing quite well right now. We have to thank, of course, the rest of the people working in the conference as we get into this 10-minute mark. We have Commissioner Kyle Nell voted in again. We have Theodore Curtis,
yes,
Assistant Commissioner for Legal Affairs, and
the
Olivia
amazing,
Shapiro.
the amazing door opener. Yes,
the door opener.
Olivia Shapiro, our music player, former music player,
while also operating the socials. Incredible work for her, keeping everyone updated with short clips of the games. FAU keeping puck possession, but they're not going to keep it in Clemson's D zone just this second. In neutralized, moving it forward, finding big hit!
Wow.
Big hit!
That is Christian Romeo with a big hit, lighting the body there.
Absolutely, and that's the aggression we were seeing earlier that seemed to have simmered over, but it seems to have come back.
That was one of the biggest hits of the weekend, I think. That was massive.
Yeah. Well, FAU has possession. They're hearing shoot.
There we go again.
Clemson again pushing him out of the way, getting possession, advancing, slip from FAU, trying to do what they can. The Tigers, and they shoot.
Odd angle shot there. Never really endangered the goal.
Very odd angle. That was very interesting to have seen that go, but Stevens stopped it nonetheless. He caught it. There's going to be another face-off here. 8:44 on the clock. Not much time left to find out who's going to win this game. Face off in FAU's D zone. Instant shot to the goaltender, and Stevens blocks it. Good work from him. Holding up. Shots on goal, 30 FAU and 34 from Clemson, both with 4 points, though. For goals, rather.
Offside.
Goaltenders call
I believe
that.
Toe was offside.
Referees blow the whistle. Once again, a lot at stake here. The D2 playoffs. Now, this is a very different game from what we were seeing between Tennessee and Tampa. Clemson taking the puck.
If you love the camera work of Mason here, comment in the chat. Say how much you love Mason. And say thank you for your service.
That is not a request from Mason. That is a request from Russ, but of course. As I said, though, very different game from Tennessee and Tampa. FAU and Clemson keeping it tight here with 7:50, 49, and 48 left on the clock. Clemson keeping it in FAU's D zone. The Owls seeing what they can do. Definitely are going to want to get this out and make a play quickly here. Biller moving up on the right side, trying to find them. He was a 1-on-4 there. He tried to just sneak one in, but Dietz is able to stop it, find the deflection, and Dietz actually grabs the puck. 7:20 on the clock here. Find ourselves in a face-off.
Somebody just
Clemson's
said-
D-zone.
No, no. So, I can't say it on air.
Puck drop. FAU has possession, trying to find a hit. Back into neutral ice. Clemson's clearing it. Wrap around. Stevens out of the net. Moving the puck back into the net. 4-man pile up here against the boards. Puck stuck. Getting out, though. Clemson has possession. Tries to get it out of the way. Big deflection. Block from Stevens. Incredible after that shot.
Off the bar there, wow.
That was an incredible shot from Clemson's number 14, Troy Gouveia. Incredible shot. But Stevens has proven himself not to be discounted here. He is playing incredibly. 4-4 on the board with 6:45 on the clock. FAU finding possession. It's a 3-on-2 here. But Dietz blocks it. And
Big
FAU
rebound
is
there,
going to keep
collected.
possession, shoots it up. FAU has the possession. They have the guys. But are they going to be able to get this in? Dietz, another deflection. Nice block from him. Dietz is blocking it again. And the defensemen are there, ready to help him out. Clemson's number 9, Cade Hennel, is on the ice.
Pass there.
Trying to find something that works, but they haven't quite gotten it yet. Clemson has possession in FAU's D zone, something we've seen a lot, but clearly it only works at certain times in this game. It's 4-4, Russ.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back into Clemson's D zone. We've seen a lot of this. We've seen a lot of the puck exchanging hands. We've seen a lot of the puck exchanging sides. With 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock in period 3. There's definitely overtime possibility, and we've had a lot of overtimes in this D2 playoffs.
We had one this morning and one yesterday.
We had 2 yesterday, correct?
We did. Well, yeah, it went to a shootout, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clemson clearing it. FAU takes possession, back to Clemson. Clemson once again trying to figure something out in FAU's D zone. They figured it out 4 times. Are they going to be able to do it again? A shot. FAU takes possession back. They have the guys. They may be able to change sides here. Big hits there on the boards. Puck is stuck. There's about 6 guys here looking for it. And Clemson shoots it. FAU takes possession again. Looks like they're going to skate the puck to Clemson's side again.
A Tiger Skidder went hard on the boards there and took a owl down with them, but no call.
Absolutely, but Clemson takes the interception and tries to run.
Here we go, 1-0.
Sending it up. And a big block from Dietz with 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
Really nice back check there.
Of period 3.
Second time we've heard of Elvis today.
Well, in Huntsville, they play a lot of different generations' musics.
They do, you know.
And
about 2
that's
hours
the beauty here.
west of here is Tupelo, where he was born.
Absolutely.
There's a statue of him there, actually.
I'm sure there's many statues of Elvis, but
Uh-oh.
it looks like FAU sends it high.
Blocker
Try to slip
save.
something in, but they don't. Clemson
Blocker
very lucky there. Their goaltender.
Save there from Dietz. Went right up in the air.
Yeah. Their goaltender isn't tall enough to block the net completely while trying to shield from below. But Clemson takes back possession here, neutral ice. Trying to run. Number 17 for Clemson, Christian Romeo.
Nice snag there. Yes, Tyler, there are definitely Elvis statues out there. Yep.
Lots of Elvis statues. He was fairly iconic for his time. Don't have many Elvises nowadays. With 3 minutes 41 on the clock, 4-4, still tied game. This can definitely go into overtime based on the rate that we've seen some of these goals come through. FAU, whistle from the refs. As you can tell, some different generations. They're playing cream here at Huntsville Ice Sports Complex. They're a fan of...
How old are you?
How old am I?
How old are you?
I haven't quite figured that out yet after being here for so long.
Okay, I'm 19, and I have no idea what this is.
You have no idea what this is?
You're
but
not
you
that
know
much
Elvis.
older than me. Like, I know
Elvis is
Elvis.
older than these guys.
He doesn't know. Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, we have a face-off here in FAU's D zone. FAU are going to take possession. Clemson, big swing and a miss. And Stevens is going to stop the puck.
3:21 to go in the game. Owls are out shooting Tigers 37-36.
Absolutely, and 4-4 in the score. With only 3 minutes and 21 seconds to try and get this through. On either team. They've been exchanging sides and possession too many times to count. Clemson has possession now in FAU's D zone. And very close there with Stevens catching it between his legs.
That's the second time this weekend we've seen an FAU goalie seemingly trickle behind the net or behind the goal line.
That's a good point. We did see Bruno do that.
Bruno's a smaller guy, so he can fit under the bar a little more easily. But
and luckily, both times that they find themselves in the net, the puck is not quite making it across the line.
Yeah, it hasn't crossed the line yet, yeah.
Incredible work here from these two teams. Stevens able to stop any advancement.
See the clear from Tove there.
Absolutely.
Tov.
Back in the Clemson side, 3 minutes on the clock. In this period 3. High puck there. Falls back down, doesn't hit the ceiling.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Puck goes up again. In FAU's D zone. With FAU possession. Tiger tries to come up on him. Oh, wow! And Clemson's team gets another point.
What a shot and goal from Will Van Sicklen, I believe so that is, number 26.
That is incredible. They did surround him. Clemson slips another one through.
Thought I saw the water bottle on the top shelf
jump again.
Up, but
that's the second time that that Clemson's done that. Clemson's fans are very happy, but there's still 2 minutes 38, and Clemson can certainly get a bit shaky here. FAU grabbing the puck. They want to return the favor.
There we go again.
Clemson taking possession. Big shot on goal.
Oh.
I believe that hit the post.
Off the crossbar, underneath the crossbar, but not down and in. What an upset this would be.
Taking possession.
And if Clemson were to hang on, it would guarantee that we'd have a winner from the north after the dominant season the South had.
Absolutely. And 2 minutes on the clock exactly, 59-58. FAU taking possession. Friedman. They're certainly going to be wanting to return the favor here. We're advancing, trying to take control. Weir's a dominant player here. He's an impact maker. FAU advancing. Big shot on goal. Doesn't quite make it. 1 minute 30 on the clock. FAU finding themselves with time as their biggest enemy right now. 5-4. Pucks flying. Doesn't hit the ceiling. FAU has possession, trying to get it to a teammate.
Stevens is
Cotter
trying to get his signals to see
Cotter
if they can leave the ice.
On the right side, swings.
Oh, wow, that's unfortunate.
Broken stick and back to the bench. 1 minute left with a new Owl on the ice. FAU trying their hardest fighting to get this goal they need, and Stevens stops it.
They have not pulled the goalie yet, and they're going to call timeout now. With 49.4 seconds to go, and it will come down to the last less than a minute.
49.4.
Now, I would think that if the Owls were to win this draw, Stevens would head to the bench immediately. So it's very vital for Clemson to win the draw, win it back, or maybe just knock it out of the zone immediately.
It's a good point. And as we've noticed, it's not just the goalies that make the difference here. They have done an incredible job with the shots on goal and comparative to how many goals there are. But it's been a lot of defense work from both the defenses of FAU and Clemson.
A lot of block passes and a lot of sticks in the lane, yeah.
FAU can certainly pull the goalie out. And if they find it in their zone, they can definitely use the defenseman to try and stop any sort of advancement. But if they're able to get those 6 guys on the ice and push towards Clemson's D-zone, they can definitely
absolutely, and I think it's going to come down to that. I don't think we're going to see a big rush goal here. I think it's got to be off. It's got to be quick for the Owls.
Absolutely.
You're kind of running out of time. You do have time for maybe 2, maybe 3 shifts here.
Definitely.
But you don't want to leave your top line out there for too long.
Oh, FAU pulling the goalie. 6 Owls on the ice. And Clemson's D-zone. 49.4 on the clock. Puck drop in Clemson's D-zone. Friedman takes it. Greenberg might send it here.
Stevens is off the ice.
Big shot on goal, a save from Dietz.
What a save.
Almost went into the net, too.
What a
Almost
save.
went into FAU's net, but only about 15 seconds were used in that play.
Now, it's worth noting that Stevens was not on the ice at all for that entire play. You said that, okay.
So, incredible. Stevens was not on the ice, and that shot from Dietz was very close to FAU's goal.
He
got
real tall there,
and
real
it's back
quick.
there. Like I said, 15 seconds in that play alone, and we still have 30 seconds left. They can do that 2 more times. If they get big shots on goal, they can try and work something out. Owens, number 8. Back to Owens. And a shot and a block from Clemson. 15 seconds on the clock. FAU is working against time right now. Shot and a block from Dietz. 8 seconds.
That's going to be it.
Slip from FAU. Clemson possession. 3 seconds. Can they get another goal? 2, 1, and another goal for Clemson.
The game isn't over yet, though. 0.5 seconds on the clock.
6-4. Clemson, FAU. Half a second on the clock. FAU distraught. They're calling it. They're not playing the half second left on the clock. Stevens.
Well, down goes number 1, Florida Atlantic University, in a heartbreaker. And Stevens played his heart out. It just wasn't enough.
Stevens played very well. Just sadly for the Owls, could not work something else out. Definitely a heartbreaker. For such an amazing team. Played so well this season. Clemson coming out with the upset, just as they did against Florida. With that, we're going to the championships tomorrow. Tennessee, 2nd seed versus Clemson, 6th seed. And our 3rd place game is the University of Tampa versus Florida Atlantic University. Thank you again for watching on College Hockey South YouTube live here tonight at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. We'll see you back here tomorrow for our final games.